So you want to know how much your house is worth, but you don't want to involve a realtor just yet. I hear you, especially if you don't have a realtor that you can trust. I mean, my clients know that they can always reach out to me and it's never a bother. I love telling them what their potential profits are. Or maybe you just like to do your homework and don't want to blindly trust what a realtor says your home is worth. If that's you, let me show you how you can calculate your home's value minus the cost of selling so you can have the exact number that you would be walking away with. Hey, it's James Renfro. If you live in San Diego or you're thinking about moving here, I cover everything you need to know about America's finest city. And I have people reaching out all the time looking to buy or sell. So if you need help making a move, fill out the questionnaire that's linked below and I'll be in touch. Now, let's hop into today's video. Okay, first things first, you're gonna pull the comparable homes that sold in your area. And I'm gonna warn though that there's a lot that goes into pricing a home and prices are constantly changing. For this example, I'm using my wonderful client's home, Cameron and Sharina Hicks. The most recent home purchase was the 5th transaction that they made with me in a series of move-ups to the gorgeous home that they live in today. They purchased this one 4 years ago in September of 2018 at a cost of $735,000. Now they fully remodeled the property inside and out, including a major pool renovation, and the property is amazing. Okay, so we pulled up Zillow. I'm going to use Zillow, and I went to zillow.com/homes/recently_sold and found this page. We're going to use that to do our valuation. We look at here and we're not concerned about, we are concerned obviously we want sold properties. We want them in the neighborhood. So we're going to type in 92129, which is the Rancho Penasquitos area in San Diego. So we are also looking for, let's see, home types. So we just want single family homes. And then there's a more button here. The Hicks home is about 1,700 square feet. And so we're gonna add square footage on either side. So on the bottom side, we'll say use 1,500. So that's about 200 square feet less. And for the top side, we'll use 2,000 square feet. So we're in that range of the square footage that they wanted. Now, all the homes in that area are built about the same time, so we'll just go down here to sold in the last. Best if we could get last 30 days. Now, it says there's 8 results, but it looks like it's out of their area. So let's go ahead and remove the boundary. So they live here on Graceland Way. So we want to capture just their neighborhood because we're interested in the properties that are closest to them. So we'll go ahead and click here, draw, and we'll go across the 56 freeway. Excuse my drawing. Okay, and then we'll go down Rancho Penasquitos, and then across Mercy, and then back up Black Mountain Road to the point that we began. Okay. And so that's their neighborhood. We're going to go ahead and apply that. And so there's no matching results. So I imagine that's because of the 30 days. So we're going to go, let's go to 90 days. There's still no results. So let's try 6 months. 6 months obviously isn't ideal because a lot has changed since then. So we do have 7 results. And we'll go ahead and click done here. And here's our 7 results. So the first one, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,766 square feet. So our subject property has 2.5 baths and is slightly less square footage, but it's within 100 square feet. This one sold on May 27th of 2022, at $1,175,000. So we look a little bit closer. This property has no pool, obviously. It is on a corner. And let's just quickly thumb through and see. Looks like it does have popcorn ceilings. Oh, and parquet floors, so it looks pretty original. Oh wow, the kitchen is definitely original. And let's see if we can just see anything else about the property. Here's the master bath with cultured marble on the sink top and Hollywood lights. So it definitely needs some updating. And so we'll go ahead and select that one now. And then we got this one here on Saskatchewan. And it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath also, 1760 square feet, so the same thing applies. We have an extra half bath, but they have a little bit more square footage, still under 100 square feet. It sold on May 19th at $1,380,000. So let's look at this one a little bit. Nicely done in the front yard. We've got nice flooring there. It shows really well. Okay, really nice kitchen. Those are high-end cabinets. Stainless. Good job. Nice home. Here's the master. Got vaulted ceilings. Walk-in shower. Again, high-end cabinets. So this is a pretty nice place. So we'll go ahead and make sure that we favorite this one. Let's go to this one on Kestrel. And notice that all these properties that we're talking about are right here in their neighborhood. So we got this one, also 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1692 square feet. So this is pretty close to a model match for ours, except ours is a 2-story home. Looks like they've redone flooring. Goes nicely, it's been staged. Okay, quartz counters, white cabinets, stainless steel, nicely done. Let's look for the master. Nicely done fireplace. Master's been remodeled. Very, very nice. Okay, so this home is also on par with ours. We'll go ahead and favorite that one. Here's another one, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, so it has one extra bedroom. It is a couple hundred square feet larger, sold for $1,470,000 in April. And let's see, this one, just real quickly, nice fireplace, kitchen's been redone, nice job. Not real high-end, but not redone nonetheless. Let's see what the master bath looks like. The backyard, no pool. So pretty decent property though. So we'll go ahead and favorite that one. There's another one, $1,460,000 it sold for, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 1882 square feet, so an extra half bath, about 200 square feet larger, has a pool, looks like it has a bit of a view as well. Needs some remodeling though. Looks like it has older cabinets, it does have granite, has stainless appliances, it has travertine floors. It was remodeled, but it's been remodeled quite a while ago. All in all, nice property, lots of wood, which of course is not as popular today, but still very nice. So pretty nice home. We'll go ahead and include that one in our favorites. Okay, we got one more here. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1760 square feet, sold for $1,200,000 back in March. There is no description here for the property and only a picture of the front yard, so we don't know much about the interior, what that was like. Okay, so we've got 7 homes that we've saved, so we'll go ahead and take a look at what we have. So we do know that this Papillo property, it was like ours, but wasn't remodeled. We didn't have any pictures on that one, so we'll go ahead and take that one out. This one here on Orangeburg also didn't have pictures, didn't seem to be as nice, so we'll remove that one. And this one that was $1,175,000. We know for sure, we saw the pictures on that one, needed a complete remodel, so we'll go ahead and remove that. Okay, so we have 4 pretty close comps. And what we want to do now is go ahead and take those sale prices and go ahead and add them together. So we got $1,460,000, and then we'll add to that one $1,470,000, which was comp number 2, and $1,370,000, comp number 3, and $1,380,000, which is comp number 4. We get a total volume of $5,680,000. We want to go ahead and divide that by the number of units. So we're looking at 4 different homes, and we get $1,420,000. Now, of course, we have to remember that these homes sold between 90 and 180 days ago, and so they're really probably inflated in value just a little bit because at that time interest rates were really low. People were standing in line to buy a lot of these houses, and typically they were selling for over the asking price. And so we have to be pretty conservative in go ahead and making a value for today. So I think based on that, we want to be probably, my recommendation would be that we place a sale price on this property at $1,400,000. So underneath the average, and I think that would be a pretty good value. We haven't lost a lot of ground in San Diego, at least at this time, and so I think that would be appropriate to use for our sale price. So now that we have our comparable homes and a pricing estimate for this house, it's time to calculate how much money is going to go in their pocket. Okay, in terms of expenses, first we should talk about getting the home ready for sale and any prep work. And that could mean decluttering, maybe moving things to a storage unit, or staging. Now, nationally, staging costs $1,680 according to the Home Advisor, but I found it to be much more expensive here in San Diego, averaging somewhere around $3,000. And that may seem expensive, but staged homes typically have a much shorter time on market and sell 1 to 5% higher than unstaged homes. Next, I want to mention that some agents suggest a pre-listing inspection so that any needed repairs can be done before escrow and lessen the chance of falling out of escrow due to the condition of the home. Now, while that does does have some merit, I do not recommend this at all. The reason is that anything your inspector tells you about your property, even if it's just his opinion, must be now disclosed to the buyer because you've been given knowledge of it, and any report that he or she issues becomes a material fact and must be provided to the buyer. In addition, you might end up doing some repairs to the property that aren't important to the future buyer if, for instance, they plan to do a complete remodel. I think it's best to let the buyer do their own investigation of the property's condition and deal with any request for repair during the physical inspection contingency period. Now, let's talk about commissions. Commissions are always negotiable. Typically, they're around 6% locally, which is split between the listing and selling brokerages. So in this case, there would be a $42,000 to the listing office and $42,000 to the selling office. Now, of course, there are discount and flat fee brokerages that promise to sell it for less, but there's always a sacrifice either in service, experience, marketing, or negotiating. Now, this can translate into thousands of dollars out of your pocket through reduced sale prices, higher cost of repairs, or not selling the property at all. In this changing market, it's becoming more and more important than ever to have an experienced and reputable agent or broker to get the job done and get it done right. Next, there's the escrow fee, which is customarily split between the buyer and the seller. To calculate the seller side, it costs $2 for every $1,000 in sale price plus $250. So in this case, it'd be $1,400 times $2, which is $2,800 plus $250, which gives us $3,050 in escrow fees. Next is the owner's title policy. This fee varies between title insurers, which charge according to the sales price. I use First American Title Company, which has a rate calculator on their website. But for a quick estimate, you can multiply the sales price by 0.00225. So in this case, 1,400,000 times 0.00225 equals $3,150 for the owner's title policy. Next, customarily, the seller pays the California transfer tax, which can be calculated by multiplying the sales price by 0.0011, which is $1,540. Also, customarily, the seller pays for a 1-year home warranty, which for a single-family home runs somewhere in the neighborhood of about $750. We always suggest that a seller purchase these, even if it's not requested by the buyer, because it's a great way to ward off any potential lawsuits if something goes wrong with the property in the first year and the buyer feels that you had knowledge of the problem and failed to disclose it. If you live in a homeowners association, there will be a transfer fee. These fees vary widely, so I use $575 as an average, but you may want to contact your HOA in advance so there aren't any surprises. In California, the seller also has to provide a natural hazards disclosure, which typically runs about $100 and is designed to inform the buyer of any potential hazards in the area. Now, there are some miscellaneous fees for notary charges, reconveyance fee, payoff demand, SB2 recording fee, etc. These are pretty nominal fees and round those off to about $300. Lastly, but definitely not least, is the amount you owe on your mortgage. For purposes here, I will use $500,000. Now the fun part, where we take your potential sales price and subtract all the expenses to see your net profit. So we have a sale price of $1,400,000. Now first minus home prep. So we talked about $3,000, but in this case, Cameron and Sharita's home is absolutely immaculate. They will have to put all their beautiful baby daughter Mia's toys away, but other than that, it's ready to show. We have the listing agent's commission of $42,000 and a selling agent's commission of $42,000. Escrow fees of $3,050, title insurance $3,150, the transfer tax $1,540, home warranty for $750, natural hazards disclosure $100, miscellaneous fees around $300, the mortgage payoff of $500,000. That leaves a whopping $807,110 in Cameron and Sharina's pocket. Wow, how's that for potential profit? Talk about party time! If you're doing your own comps and calculating your net profit and want a second opinion, that's what I'm here for. Hundreds of families have trusted me with the sale of their home, and I'd love to help you too. Thanks for sticking around. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions about your specific situation, fill out the questionnaire that's linked below and I'll reach out. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.